Hi guys! Hi.
Hi. Okay, so what do you want?
Nice seeing you this morning,
Yes.
Roma.
Go through the list because I'm not very aware right now.
Okay, so in general, we're gonna get to something that I want out of my relationship, my existing relationship.
Okay, so we're still talking today. It's October. We're talking about masks. We are talking about filters. We're talking about hiding behind the walls. Being in protection mode all the time while trying to connect with others, while trying to get something out of relationship or enroll somebody to do something for us, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And pretty much, I mean, I think that everyone I personally know would want honesty in a relationship, would want openness in a relationship,
Okay.
things like that. So let's correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but let's explore that a little bit in my own relationships.
Okay.
And see if I can get what I want, or if I myself still have work to do in order to get there.
Okay.
So the one thing that I want the most out of my relationship is openness. For me, that's what I would like to focus on and what I would like to get.
Okay. Give me a second thing right away. If there is.
I only prepared one
Okay.
for homework, excuse me.
Okay.
I received homework and I did my stuff. But I mean, like I said, vulnerability would be a good one for me. Yeah, vulnerability. Yes.
She's so handsome.
Someone is checking out the store, but
Very
we're
handsome.
in a
Very
video.
handsome guy.
So yeah, openness and vulnerability.
Okay, you want from your relationship, from
Yeah,
Randy.
from Randy.
Awesome. So let's check in first of all. When we want openness, what do we get to be first ourselves?
Open.
Open, vulnerable. Right? Okay. Now, first of all, I'll take a little deeper us. I'll take us further. It just came up. So, what if every relationship is actual mirror of your relationship with yourself? So let's leave that other person on the side for now and see how we can get them to do this or enroll them in any way. Okay. Let's see how open Liraz has been for her own self. Has she been super honest with herself and taking responsibilities for the things that she wants to take responsibility for? Has she been actually vulnerable with herself and admitted when the triggers happened or situations happen, and maybe that's not that other person yet, it is something that's been living within her? Has Liraz been open to approach her own emotions, her own situations, her words, her thoughts, her ideas, identities with in new ways? Has she been open to keep pouring the love into her own self? To keep understanding herself? To keep unfolding and remembering what she really is, what she really wants? Has she been open and doing that? That's my question.
Oh Lord.
Oh, okay.
It was easier when it was Randy.
It always is. It's easier to point the finger. Hey,
Oh my goodness.
how do I do him? How do I get him to do so? But again, are we first of all giving it to ourselves first?
Okay, so being honest and open right now in this specific moment, no, not exactly, because I am more open with almost anyone else I know than myself. Tissue time.
Nice.
One moment, please. I did my makeup so nicely for you guys too. Okay. So yes, I definitely can find evidence that I am less open with myself, because I feel like I'm the only person who gets to be the strongest, you know? So Definitely. Vulnerability, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Correct.
I don't really let myself be vulnerable with myself.
Correct.
I let other people be vulnerable around me and with me so I can help them. Who's helping me?
I mean, again, in fact,
Besides Roma.
she looks like a hero. She lets others to be open and vulnerable so she can support. Yet again, are they really being vulnerable with you? Because don't forget, the energy introduces you way before you open your mouth or you walk into your room. And how easy it is to be vulnerable and open and honest around the person that you don't see them being that. Versus, is it easier to be open and vulnerable and honest with somebody that constantly blurs whatever they want, constantly makes a joke of themselves, constantly are super honest and vulnerable with where they at or what their needs are even. Now, for you, asking Randy to be open with you or to be honest with you, right? While you are not. Again, is it setting you guys for a win? Or you will have to do way much effort and work, hence what you told me. I couldn't enroll them. It doesn't matter how much effort you would have put in doing, you can't enroll because you're not being it to begin with. So again, I will repeat one more time. Being is the key. Being is the more important word here than doing or efforting or even knowing. It's okay not to know. Be it. Be whatever your interpretation is to be open and honest and vulnerable. Be whatever your interpretation is and connect with them the way you know, yet be all in. Be that your authentic self. So hence the enrollment work was so hard. Now you shared with me, well, it is quite a few times, it is easier right now to approach him and to enroll him in things. Yet my question is it because the way you say things or because those things come out of your mouth already because you're being that to begin with yourself?
It's definitely because I'm being someone new and someone different than I used to. Definitely.
Awesome.
I feel it.
So what is the realization? Again, where everything you want starts, where every your needs could be fulfilled, where does the change start?
So the realization right now is that no, I can't get Randy completely open and vulnerable because I'm not there yet. So the work continues.
The work continues. And is it really so hard?
It's not. It's little, when you look at it in little chunks, the way I do it is kind of the way I do it. The way we do anything is the way we do everything. I like little chunks. I don't like taking on the whole big picture. I like taking little chunks, work on them at a time, making sure I understood exactly. I'm now more aware, and only then the change comes. It just comes by
Beautiful.
itself.
And the moment you actually met me now, not when we met originally, but when I just got back to Chicago, do you remember us talking about big decisions and actually the small decisions
Yes.
the other day?
Yes.
What was the discussion? And what we said is actually going to change profoundly your life. Is it a big decision or is it the small
It's
one?
the tiniest decisions.
There you go.
And I even forgot that conversation.
Yeah. Every
So-
day, small things, and every day choosing you, choosing openness, choosing happiness. In fact, it ain't that hard. Raz, do we have, you know what? This is going to be a little longer video. Yet, here we go. Raz, you're going to be right now an absolutely very open and sexy woman, and you will tell me a phrase that you love fried calamari. Go for it.
Roma, I love fried calamari.
Awesome. Who saw a sexual enrollment? Who saw a woman that you definitely can't say no to? Beautiful. Now, let's do this. Let's say the same phrase, Viraz. Angry.
Roma, I hate fried calamari. Oof.
We saw the anger and frustration. Amazing. Now, let's do this. Let's say the same phrase in Liraz being the 5-year-old you.
Roma, I hate fried calamari.
I think I said I love, but you keep saying I hate,
Oh.
so I don't know. Do you love them or do you hate them?
I actually hate them, so see? It's so funny.
Oh, that's so funny. Because I keep bringing fried
She's
calamari
saying love,
from the
I'm saying hate,
restaurant.
but whatever, I made.
You
See,
made it.
I didn't overthink. I didn't overthink it. I just
beautiful.
did it.
So now,
Right.
when you didn't get in your head, was it harder or easier
So
to
much
actually
easier.
tap in?
So much easier.
Beautiful. Be whatever you want out from the world. Right? That's the right sentence. I don't know. Be
Whatever you want from the world, be
that
it
first.
First.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And that's I think it's a beautiful conclusion to this month's theme.
Hope everybody had happy October.
Ask us some questions.
Yes,
Either
in the
privately
comments.
or not, ask us some questions. It's the end of the month, so we're gonna pick 5 questions.
To answer.
5
Okay.
to answer.
Okay. I didn't know whatever she says.
She didn't know, but I'm just telling you guys now.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.